Welcome back to Yvette's View, where we continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. And it's episode 6, and this one is called Loyalty Without Discernment. And me as a Libra, I was completely loyal to my blood family. But I did not use discernment in that loyalty. And when I heard that statement, it spoke volumes to me because that is exactly what I was doing. I called it blind loyalty. But loyalty without discernment fit a little better because at the same time, it's still one and the same, at least to me. I used blind loyalty with my family. And what I mean by that is it mattered not what they did. I was going to come to the rescue. I was going to be there for them. I was going to assist in any way that I could. I had no intentions of ever being a person that would abandon my family for any reason ever. I'm never leaving them. I'm constantly going to stick with you through thick and thin, through ups and downs, good and bad. But I had an interesting day the other day when I chose to look at an old classic, The Godfather. And I was wondering to myself, why do I want to watch this movie again? And it just showed me that even in their family, the Corleone family, they definitely used blind loyalty to a certain degree to the family, no matter what. However, if you did something that was wrong or dishonorable to the family, then you still got the consequences that someone who may not have been blood related, because there were families within the families of the Corleone family, because it was still, mafia, that, that sometimes they would go to war and things of that nature if they were trying to do something underhanded. But when it came to the blood tie, at least Vito, the father, the main initial godfather, he made a statement in there that you never go against the family, especially in front of outsiders. It's a no-no. No matter what, you never let anyone know what you're thinking or how you're feeling when it comes to someone that's not blood related. I don't even care if you're married. You don't go against the family, that blood family. And even when I saw and watching the different characters, I saw myself in Sonny, and I also saw myself in Michael, the sons of Vito. Sonny was hot-headed when it came to his siblings, especially his sister. When his sister was getting beat by her husband, that was just an absolute no. And you're married. That's why I said it doesn't even matter if you're married. If you do something to the blood relative, then there's consequences to pay. That was me. I could go against whoever they were with. It mattered not. If you did something that would be in a betrayal to my blood connection, I'm always siding with my blood overall, over anybody. That's why I was saying too, the discernment wasn't there. And we all know there's a thin line between love and hate. Am I right? Am I right about it? And sometimes it can be skewed because we say we love we love this person, but then next thing you know, you ready to go off on them. And I get that duality. We're not perfect, and that we're going to do things that may upset that other person. However, if you're doing things that are intentionally to harm and hurt, then that's when we have to kind of go back and check that. I saw myself in Sonny in that respect when it came to the blood family. And then with Michael, I saw myself in him as well, because he kind of took it to the next level, except for he didn't always feel like he had to murder or get his emotions out of control. Sonny was out of control emotionally. Michael had his emotions in check. He had discipline. He went to the service, so he learned how to harness his anger, even though there were times he would blow up. Now, certain times when he did blow up was when his wife had an abortion, because his children and family were the next lineage and very important to him. But with Michael, when I saw that when you really do something that is so hurtful that you're unable to forgive that blood family, when you betray, when a blood family member betrays you in such a way where you are no longer a blood family member to me, you are now considered an enemy to me. I saw me in that part as well, because when I felt betrayed, the ultimate betrayal, why am I shocked? Why am I surprised? Why did I even allow it to catch me off guard? So why should I be shocked or surprised? But it's almost like seeing someone transition that you know that they are going to transition, but you don't know when, but you already know that it's going to happen. But when it actually happens, it's still a shock to the system. That's what it felt like. I'm grateful that I was able to be moved to even watch The Godfather again, because it literally showed me aspects of myself in that, and how I moved throughout my life regarding my blood family. Your blood family is your karmic family. They are the ones who are here to teach us. And I'll say, I had no idea that was their purpose. I'm just grateful. Your discernment will assist you in who deserves your loyalty and who doesn't, and how you can still navigate your family dynamic. It's best that you follow your intuition in your walk through this life. It definitely is a game changer. You may have to have that experience so that you can tell a story, so that you can give your testimony of how you overcame, how you went through this fire and came out as pure gold. Because now I'm living my life like it's golden. Shout out to Jill Scott. Living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. It's a beautiful thing to finally be on the other side of that part of my life and that part of my journey. And mind you, I have watched The Godfather a lot of times. It just hit differently this time because I was going to be talking about loyalty. And I didn't realize that because of my choice and decision to be blindly loyal to my family, that left other areas of my life that were going to suffer. Other areas of my life that I was going to sacrifice for the sake of loyalty. I'm grateful that I had the experience because had I not gone through that, I wouldn't have a story to tell. Had I not used those ways of being and living, I wouldn't have something to talk about now and let you know that it's possible to get through it, to go through it, and come out on the other side shining, feeling love, just allowing my light to continue to be what it's supposed to be without any excuse, no apologies for me being authentically me. I love everything about how I'm choosing to live my life today. And had I not had those experiences, I wouldn't be over here in my hallelujah, happy time day now. And is it perfect? No. But it's perfect right now for me at this time, at this moment. It's perfect because I say it is. And with that being said, family, that's the end of this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode coming soon. And as I always will continue to say, continue to vibe high on good high vibrations, which is love. If we use love to continue to guide us, it just makes your world a little easier. It makes your world a little bit easier. So with that being said, family, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and don't forget to hit the word all so that you're notified every time I post a video. And with that being said, family, enjoy this beautiful day, this beautiful gift that we've been given. And just stay in love today. Peace.